Supporting a child with trauma history is not easy or straightforward. Trauma exposure changes everything for a child. It changes the way their brains work, the way they perceive the world, and the way their instincts react to stimulus. As a person in a trusted position with these children, either in a school environment, sports team, scouts troop, tutor, or any other leadership role, there are certain things that you can do to help them learn and thrive. Hey guys, Seeking More here. Before we get into today's video, I just want to ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can stay updated with every new video that I release. With that said, let's get into today's video. Most of us were raised to believe that children are too young to remember trauma, or that they will outgrow it, or that they are just bad children making a conscious decision to be difficult or disruptive. It's important that you read up and learn about what is really happening so that you can see beyond the behavior of the child to the actual root of the problem. This will allow you to truly offer effective support for a child with a history of trauma. So today, we'll be covering 8 different ways to support a child who's been through trauma. Number 1. Provide structure, consistency, and routine. This is a tough one for a lot of people. I know that you hate feeling like you're living your lives with every single moment planned out and plotted for you, but it really does make things easier for the children. They need the reassurance of knowing what is going to happen in 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, or even 1 week from now. Now I know you don't want to schedule every single moment, but schedule specific time slots for work, relaxation, exercise, playtime, and whatever else you need to. Ensure their bedtimes and mealtimes are consistent and routine. After a while of having some structure, you'll notice that your child becomes much more comfortable with changes to their routine, which brings us to the next tip. Number 2. Be gentle with transitions and change. Give warning for transitions, if that is what the child needs. Some children need to know about change as soon as it happens, while some children need to know quite a while in advance. Others cope better by knowing just before it happens. If you tell them about a change too early, they can fixate on it, especially if it was a big break in routine or something brand new, and then they may be unable to focus on anything else. Learn from the child what works best for them, because all children deal with change differently. Number 3. Choice is a powerful motivator. A child who has experienced trauma did not have a choice in the situation and often experienced a significant lack of control around the incidents. These children crave control, and it can often be seen as manipulative behavior if they're not given enough outlets to exercise control over their experiences. Provide safe opportunities for them to make their own choices. Perhaps at mealtimes they can pick between 2 different options, or let them choose their own book to read or a place to sit in a room. Be cautious though in providing too many options or choices, as this can become overwhelming for certain children. Work towards finding the right balance for each child's needs between structure and control. Number 4. Discover their passions, strengths, talents, and interests, and build on those. Everyone has their thing. It's a thing that gives a person a sense of joy, happiness, strength, confidence. Spend time discovering what that thing is for the child and encourage their development in that area. For instance, maybe the child loves to play soccer. Playing something that they can enjoy helps to give them a positive self-image and a wonderful self-confidence. When they are doing their favorite activity, they are no longer the different child or the struggling child. In that moment, they are simply a kid having fun. Number 5. Make a safe place for them. This can be an actual place or a portable toolkit, but create a place where the child can go whenever they want with no repercussions. If the child starts to feel overwhelmed, triggered, overstimulated, or lost, they can go to their safe place to help them calm down and regulate themselves again. Empowering the child to use a safe place with no repercussions is a great step towards them learning to recognize what their body needs and learning proper self-awareness and self-care. In the safe place, you can provide items that will help them to calm down. Maybe they love a certain book, maybe a toy, a blanket, coloring sheets, or a puzzle. All can be helpful in regulating a child. Also consider including a water bottle and healthy snacks. thechaosandclutter.com has an excellent tutorial on building an anti-anxiety kit for children that would fit in great here. I'll leave a link to that tutorial in my description. Number 6. There are good days and bad days. One of the most confusing aspects of working with children who have undergone trauma is that their abilities vary almost daily. Some days they will seem to be doing great and understand everything you teach, but other days they will seem to completely shut off or regress years in their ability. This is normal and should be expected. Allow space and time to deal with these changes and variations in their abilities. Focus on teaching to where they are at that particular day or moment. Regression can be especially evident around the anniversaries of a traumatic event. Number 7. Practice self-care. Just like we are trying to teach these children to self-regulate and self-care, we also need to practice it ourselves. Take care of yourself. As a trusted adult in the child's life, they will learn just by watching you. Model appropriate behavior and ensure you include the child, age appropriately, in dialogue about why you are stopping for a drink, doing some stretches, or taking some time to go painting or reading or whatever brings you peace and happiness. Supporting a child with a history of trauma is not easy and can be extremely draining at times. Make sure that you are taking good care of yourself and staying healthy for both you and the child. Number 8. I'm here. It's a simple phrase that can have a very powerful impact on a child who has experienced trauma and loss. When supporting a child with a history of trauma, one of the most important things that you can offer is yourself. But don't just say it, do it. Be there for the child, fully and completely. No matter what the child throws at you, no matter how hard some days are, be there and come back the next day ready to try again. This can be so hard. Showing up every day when behaviors are out of control can seem daunting, but it is so important for these children to learn that there are adults in their lives that will show up, that will be there for them, that are reliable and consistent. People that believe in them and are supportive no matter what. Adults that quite simply live the motto, I'm here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you found it helpful and to subscribe to my channel to stay updated with all my new content. And as always, keep seeking more.